The Bar Association of Sri Lanka has stated that it vehemently and strongly disapproves of the proposal to appoint a parliamentary select committee to inquire into the conduct of a retired judge of the Supreme Court during his tenure in office. Issuing a communique, the Bar Association notes that the resolution in this regard was unanimously adopted by the Bar Council of the Bar Association. The BASL points out that the Constitution provides for such inquiry only in respect of a sitting judge in terms of Article 107 of the Constitution. The communique further notes that this resolution was solely passed in the interests of the rule of law and for the purpose of safeguarding the independence, impartiality and integrity of the judiciary, and that it is not to be viewed in any manner whatsoever as being supportive of any person or such person's conduct. The Family Fiesta Carnival, organised by News First and Kids First, will be held in Colombo tomorrow.
The preparations made ahead of the Family Fiesta Carnival were captured by our cameras in this manner. You, our viewers, can also visit the Family Fiesta Carnival, which will be held at Saturuyana tomorrow from 9 AM to 10 PM. Fun activities, Upal Mama's fun tales, magic shows, fashion shows and much more will be held tomorrow. Additionally, screen tests are to be held by News First and Kids First as well. A DJ music presentation accompanied by artists will also add colour to the event.
Family Fiesta is coming to Colombo, promising fun and excitement for the whole family. The 18th of December at the Southern Uyana. Fun games, magic shows, the stories of Upal Mama, bumper castles and many more attractions await both kids and adults. Screen tests for News Fest and Kids Fest will also be conducted. Lahiru, Ashanti, Sachit and top DJs. Family Fiesta is a News Fest and Kids Fest presentation.
An event to celebrate the Diamond Jubilee celebrations of the Hindu Educational Society was held today. The event, which began today, will be held tomorrow as well at the Saraswati Hall in Bambalapitiya.
Special religious observances were held at the Sri Manika Vinayagar Kovil in Bambalapitiya in lieu of the Diamond Jubilee celebrations of the Hindu Educational Society. Subsequently, a walk organized in lieu of the event was held. Hindu religious leaders, members of the Hindu Educational Society and representatives of Hindu organizations join in on the walk. Once the walk reached the Saraswati Hall in Bambalapitiya, the celebratory session began under the auspices of former Supreme Court Judge S.V. Vigneshwaran and Supreme Court Justice K. Sri Pavan. Subsequently, the book titled Hindu Oli, written in lieu of the celebration, was unveiled. A number of cultural items, including a presentation by renowned Karnataka musician Nitya Sri Mahadevan in India, added colour to the event.
Nadeem joins us now with the very latest from the sporting arena. Good evening, Nadeem.
Good evening, Sonali.
It's over to you.
Thank you very much, Sonali. Well, on to cricket news. The South African pace attack ripped through the Sri Lankan batting lineup once again to bowl out the visitors for 150 runs to register victory by an innings and 81 runs on day 3 of the first test in Centurion. Now, South Africa now leads the 3-match test series 1-0.
Batting in their first innings, South Africa posted 411 runs all out to gain a lead of 231 runs before putting Sri Lanka into bat in the second innings today. Once again, skillful seam bowling by the South Africans rattled the Sri Lankan top order, claiming 3 wickets under 20 runs. Adding to Sri Lanka's misery, Mahela Jayawardene was then run out for 15 runs, thus falling just 1 run shy of reaching his 10,000th run in Test cricket. Thilan Samaraweera managed 32 runs, but the rest of the batsmen failed to shine as Sri Lanka were bowled out for 150 runs, handing the hosts victory by an innings and 81 runs. Vernon Philander was awarded man of the match as he claimed his second 5-wicket haul of the match and finished with match figures of 10 wickets for 112 runs.
Still in cricket news, what is the hidden relationship between Sri Lanka Cricket, Somerset Entertainment Ventures and the Carlton Sports Network? This is the third part in a series of special segments on Sri Lanka cricket, brought to you by Sports First.
The COPE report also questions the improper agreement signed with Somerset Entertainment Ventures by Sri Lanka Cricket with regard to the sponsorship and the broadcasting rights of Sri Lanka Premier League, which was scheduled to be held this year. Somerset Entertainment Ventures handing Carlton Sports Network the broadcasting rights of the tournament is another matter which the COPE report pointed out. The relationship between Carlton Sports Network and the Somerset Entertainment Ventures was questioned in Parliament when the expenditure heads of the Sports Ministry was taken up for debate on Wednesday. This company was established in Singapore in April 2010. They came to an agreement with Sri Lanka Cricket by May and a lengthy agreement was signed by July. How can Sri Lanka Cricket, which is the main sports-related organisation in Sri Lanka, sign an agreement with a newly established company? Without any experience, how can they hand this company such a right? It is mentioned that the income of the agreement will be for Somerset Entertainment and the cost will be bared by Sri Lanka Cricket.
Entertainment වලටයි වියදම එන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා ක්‍රිකට් එකටයි කියලා තියෙනවා.
If you look at the COPE report, it is enough to take action. It states the way politics that are there in cricket get connected with national politics. I will not mention names, but there are people in the government who are linked with this from top to bottom. The government does not have any connection with the Somerset agreement. It's the cricket board that is involved in this and no other minister is involved.
In contrary,
if there is no connection, then who is there to manage Carlton Sports Network? See who is involved in this and who takes the money. Read the COPE report. It mentions how Somerset Entertainment got this and gave it to Carlton Sports Network. It states to commence an investigation on this regard. If I request from this sports channel to telecast a volleyball match for free due to lack of funds, then they will do it. Does Rupavahini do that? Does ITN do that? Both our national televisions will not do so. Therefore, there is nothing wrong in giving it to a sports channel. You are not attacking the sports channel by saying this, but you are attacking the government.
Well, the segment Inside Sports, which digs deep into the views expressed at Parliament about Sri Lanka cricket, will be telecast on our sister channel, Sirasa TV, at 10:30 p.m. on Monday. Well, that's all we have for you from the world of sports. Back to you, Sonali.
Thank you, Naveem. On that note, we wrap up Saturday night's edition of Primetime News. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.